CNP Boris Pocket.
I've always...
Hey! Stand back! Of course not. But I'm not on the job right now. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all. Oh, everyone tells me he's very private. He's basically the most important person in the... That means I got a key to the minister's estate. That's right. Not just anyone is... That's a great idea! I'll have a Spectrum vodka. Cheers to me! Hey, you were really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm so... Who am I? It's not every day you get to... Wow! You got like... Oh, lost. Oh! Oh, you definitely wrecked. Oh.
What can I do for you?
Please allow me. Request confirmed. Then did you know that I am a priceless...
I really shouldn't. I'll have the work.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Guess I can't argue with that. Yeah. I don't feel so good. I just need to sit down.
I love the sound.
What's done in the block money?
Didn't realize you were an ex-con, Vicar.
Technically, I was a priest, not a prisoner.
Oh, so you could leave whenever you wanted.
No, I had to fulfill my duties first.
Then you had a sentence.
Not exactly.
You just got a lot more interesting, creature.
You must be joking. Our fair city by a pox of vagrants and undesirable... Oh, there! That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of him?
For the last time, access to Byzantium is impossible without a proper nav key. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to be somewhere else. Anyway.
How splendid. And why, just this morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, would they... And here you... Forgive me if my manners don't live up to the standards of an interloper who accosts total strangers. Honestly, what is the board thinking letting so many of your... I earned my place here, just like everyone else. I just told you, my grandfather made millions of bits as CIO, and I earned them from him. Of course it is. Wealth is the most visible, objective measure of success. And success isn't given to you, it's earned. My grandfather taught me that. If you have wealth, you're successful, and if you're successful, you must have earned it. Honestly, it's a simple concept. Chief Idea Officer. Well, he described the idea of it. It was a... Let's see. And you know how the Cosmic Smokes logo... He was a true... You're welcome. Now, do we have any... What's wrong? This city is meant for us. But now we are overrun with young... The worst thing to happen to Halcyon. By simply winning a lottery, those early retirees get an exclusive district of Byzantium to themselves. Tell me... Oh, by the law. I mean the principle of it, not the mechanics. It's not right. I deserve to see any district I please. Why, if it were... You know, you look like you've been shot at before.
She's got a point. We're probably gonna get shot at anyway.
Yes. What is that person's job exactly? Are they your secretary? Well, it doesn't matter. What's important is that you... Did you miss the part where I said I... Fantastic. I hear the chosen retirees... Unless, of course, you had a wealthy, beautiful benefactor. These codes will get you past the lockdown. The same way anyone gets any... Bits might earn you a place. For favors...
Dr. Fenhill, have you ever contemplated the fact that we have no direct experience of our own heads?
As usual, I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's the last of them.
Finally. Is it just me, or are we getting more and more retirees lately?
Not just you. Felt like a damn factory worker these last few months. Oh well. Nothing a few drinks won't cure. Come on, let's go.
Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days living the high life in your own private district in Byzantium. When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse, furnished exclusively. By 24/7 Furniture's Deluxe Falscowood Collection. Some assembly required. 24/7 Furniture is not responsible for any injuries, psychological damage, or divorce litigations that occur during the assembly process.
Something
Why not go for a bite at one of our many restaurants, like CNP's Blazing Borscht Barbecue or Rizzo's All-You-Can-Crunch Cereal Buffet?
Elevator go back up?
Unexpected noise beginning investigation.
I've had quite enough of you! May you find peace in death.
I'll sue every technician and employee.
So, you threw off the constraints of proper society and abandoned a life of luxury to live as an outlaw.
You finally get me, Vicar.
I not only get you, I applaud you. Not many would have had the courage to turn their back on luxury. Not to speak of the pressure you must have been under to fulfill the role you'd been assigned. Any regrets? Thoughts of not belonging, of not being where you're supposed to be?
I'm always where I'm supposed to be. Here and now.
Bravo. I couldn't have put it better myself.
I must admit, I'm getting a certain thrill out of our little arrangement. It... Ah, there you are. I knew it. I just knew it. What? Truly? I can't believe they... Here, take your payment.
If it's meant to be, it'll happen.
This is it. I'm finally going to get the life I deserve. Ah, there... What? You mean it's just brilliant? To take the most... Why, I had no... And how else would I react? A vagrant such as yourself couldn't possibly... But regardless of your ignorance... No, that's all right. Ma, you're really... In any event, while I'm deeply grateful for the peace of mind you've...
Did you hear? Marjorie Dalton and Archibald Harris are redecorating with real crystal faux windows.
Laws. Don't they know those went out of style 3 weeks ago?
So did their marriage, apparently. I'd wager my...
Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of him? Ah, if it isn't my... Of course I am. Now I know for certain that this is the... I deserve the very best. Why would I waste energy being upset over deaths I didn't even know about? Now, do we have any for... Ah, there you... I knew it. I just knew it. Truly? I can't believe they kept this from us. Here, take your payment.
Her words.
This is it. I'm finally going to get the life I deserve. Oh, there. That's one.
Did you hear? Marjorie Dalton and Archibald Harris are redecorating with real crystals. Faux windows.
Those wasters that never fail have all abandoned their work. Did you know? How typical.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited. This ultimatum brought to... That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors. Minister Clark's a private man.
There.
Truly, I can't. Here.
If it's meant to be...
This property is off limits. This ultimatum brought... That's funny. Sure you are. Typical.
It is endlessly fascinating to me that all of existence is simply atoms, molecules, and chemical reactions, which in turn create and govern our bodies, minds, and emotions. And yet somehow, we still believe we are in control.
Spacer's Choice Pilot Song.
What's gotten into Bachmeier?
So, Matt, got any interesting prison stories? Do people really trade cigarettes like bits?
Among other things.
Got any recipes for bathtub hooch? I've always wanted to try the real stuff.
We didn't have bathtubs. We made it in toilets.
Ooh.
Quite the interesting taste.
Looking good, soldier. Huh?
What?
Hey, soldier. Me? Well, look, I don't have any...
How did you get in here? You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
Minister Clark, what a remarkable...
So, this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more. Slowly and loudly, Aloysius, it's the only way these morons understand anything. I said, you may tell Charles to go fuck himself. Then you're not part of Rockwell's PR team. That means you're a dissident? A real live dissident? But what are you doing here? And how did you get in? Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up? Back to idiot speak. I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
What is this system coming to when even the Earth Minister is disillusioned beyond hope?
Will that be all, then? Oh dear, I don't think I can say that. Of course, it's Rock. You are a quick study, indeed. I've long suspected Rockwell of transacting business in my name, but this proves it.
He's attempting to game the system, but he won't be able to get away with it forever. Eventually, Rockwell's house of cards will topple.
I dearly hope so, and you might be part of the equation. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it. How should I know? I've been under house arrest for years. But there is a way to find out, and perhaps to set things right. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
Captain, we must investigate Rockwell. An injustice like this cannot go unchecked.
Indeed, it cannot. I can't overstate the urgency of the matter.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter. Halcyon Holdings Corporation, the collective of companies that run the colony together. Allegedly in partnership with the Earth Directorate and appointed Minister of Earth. Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid. When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are. The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look. I merely hid it in a book. No one...
Obviously, the chairman surrounds himself with the cream of Byzantium's elite.
There are a few advantages to dealing with imbeciles. Wait! Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable... Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know... What isn't on it? I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability report. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have...
You're awful trusting for a guy who's been locked in his own house for years.
The Earth Directorate is our best hope. Even Rockwell's resources are no match. Depending on the nature of their response, months. Organizing and sending personnel all the way out here is no mean feat. Perhaps there is hope. And now, I entrust it to you.
Lawbreaker! I don't know what you're up to, soldier, but you better have a good reason for being here. You're what? I need to get my eyes checked. Look.
promotion coming. I can feel it.
That's it. You've got... Violence... Wait, you're related? I'll let this slide. But this is the last...
The Acropolis District...
You could have asked me, you know.
What in the law's name are you on? On...
What is it now? As I recall, you were... Sure. Did I say restricted area? Slip of the tongue. What
I never could have handled the desk job.
Our UDL security team is always prepared.
Sorry, I shouldn't talk. Not without...
Sorry, I shouldn't talk. Not...
Sorry, I shouldn't talk. Not without signing a waiver.
You ever get the urge to just hawk one on the floor?
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals.
Do we really need all this security? I have to go through 3 checkpoints just to take a bathroom break.
Can't be too careful. Dissidents like Phineas Wells will stop at nothing to ruin this colony.
what if all those MSI suits made it on Monarch this whole time? I could do it. Easy. You hear about that dissident working in that clothing store? State your business. Please step away. Huh. I didn't realize... I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B4. Now, let's see. Well, how nice for you. Do you have any idea how long it takes to request? Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So
If you'll forgive my saying so, that outfit looks Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande. Ah. Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to... Will there be... Excuse me, just a moment. Is there something I can do for you?
Just goes to show you never really see your hometown till you travel with a visitor.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
I beg your pardon, Minister Clark's for... What? Oh dear. Thank you for reminding me.
Got your paperwork squared away?
What a pleasure. I haven't had this much company. Once the Earth Directorate learns of our plight here, they'll have to send help. You are a bold one. Unfortunately, the Earth Directorate, as distant as it may be, is the only...
Exactly. Let's take...
This is most heartening. Unfortunately, there is little... Haven't you heard? Except for the bit about my suddenly coming down with stomach flu last year. Probably because I've no interest in being his puppet. When he saw I meant to oppose him, aside from battalions of UDL security. Besides, remaining close has allowed me to learn just how wrong things have... It's quite all... Why, I do all the work no one else wants to do. I write reports no one ever reads, monitor colony statistics when I'm not being conscripted. Neither... Halcyon is headed for a collapse, and no one seems in...
You say these things like you're surprised, and then...
If Halcyon falls apart, it will take all of us... Are you telling... Also, they're a surprising... The board's most pressing grievances tend to feature heavily as the problem of the week. Sometimes...
Hey, soldier! Me? Look.
What is it?
Are you crazy?
Hey, it's your neck. Get ready to take a deep breath and hold. Mostly. Follow me. Here we are. I hope you like tight spaces.
What is it?
Captain, I was hoping for a word. If I still believed in the grand plan, knowing you, I can only assume you have already begun. Yes, of course. Your instincts haven't failed us. Anything.
What was that? No visitors allowed. What? I don't need to see your identification. Move along.
I haven't seen you
Eyes
before.
out for dissidents.
You're not a test subject, are you?
Sure.
If you see any sprats loose up here, definitely don't touch them.
I think I'm gonna start taking my lunches out of the city. That woman from downstairs is telling me.
That scientist? The one who's been hounding the clerks? Ooh, gives me the shudders, too.
They're all pretty unpleasant. What do you think they actually do?
Not so fast. The Ministry...
It's okay.
I don't care if you're a brain surgeon.
Worth a try.
Like I said. I don't know how you got that. What? Oh no. Please.
Hey, did Tillman get transferred or something?
That's right. You weren't here when it happened. And, well, Tillman.
Tillman? Ugh, that's disgusting. Can't believe I had lunch with the guy.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge? If you don't, you have a message from Adjutant.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career. You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate. There's exactly one vessel in all of Byzantium that looks like it dropped out of an Aetherwave drama. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal Wells is a dangerous madman. You're in contact with Wells. You are making...
Adjutant Akonde's call. We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are... still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?